Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Vitamin C Podcast. It is episode 52. We are on episode 52. Today's timestamp
Season 2, bitches!
We are in Season 2. We're technically 2 episodes in now.
Oh my god, this is episode
This is 52.
This is 52.
So, it is Friday, April 22nd.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Sorry. So, it's been a week. Wait, has it though?
Yes, it's been a week. Of course it's been a week. We wouldn't be here if it hasn't been a week.
Oh, updates.
Ah, good.
So,
Great.
I went to the nose doctor. Turns out it was both good and bad. Good timing for me because apparently that whole week that my allergies were fucking me and my eyes were bloodshot and I got a sty in my left eye. And I took the wrong allergy pill for a week. It all caused or might have been caused by a sinus infection. And so I have a sinus infection. So right now, your boy couldn't get any work done on his nose. But I found out I do have a deviated septum on my left side.
Like you thought you did.
Yeah.
Okay, well then,
So
great.
I have to pull this back. And, well, he was facing me, so maybe it's this side. I've been doing this side like that. Okay. Anyways, so I am on steroids and antibiotics.
Anyway, I'm on steroids.
I'm on steroids.
Apologies for the we just ate, so we're kind
A
of
lot of phlegm,
a little phlegmy.
a lot of juices.
So
Yeah. So
we're very juicy. We usually break bread before the cast.
I'm still mouth breathing, sadly, but your boy's getting better. And why? Well, why you gotta do that? why you gotta go and break your brother's heart like that? Break my heart.
I know it's not visual, but I did the
He did the fucking the cross
thing, head, chest. And is it right to left or is it left to right?
I don't fucking know. I could never tell the difference.
It's like bam, bam.
I just did it like a plus sign.
I mean, but then again, which way do you do? Do you go this way,
Pointing,
or this way, this way?
So I use my fingers to point. So my fingers are like the pencil. So boom, 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 boom.
Okay, but that's the thing. Is it ear, or is it ear?
Well, the way I draw a plus is like this.
Because I feel like I was told back in the day, I'm not a religious person, but I was told back in the day that I did it once and I did it wrong.
I do top to bottom, left to right.
Top, bottom. See, I do top, bottom, right, left.
But you're left-handed, so it's
But
different.
I'm left-handed.
Well, then that makes sense.
But I can do top, bottom, left, right. It just doesn't feel right.
I'm gonna be honest. Anybody who has a problem with how you do something that doesn't really fucking make a difference, go fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself, dude. Don't correct people. Just let them fucking have it. Let them live their life, you douche.
Unless they pronounce it GIF.
Okay,
and not
yeah,
GIF.
no, fuck you. It's graphic. I'm not getting into that argument.
Okay, fair enough.
But I say GIF. And that is all I'm going to say.
What if we held it like this? It's a cane.
That was a good meme. That was a really good meme.
That was a good meme.
That literally expressed so much of my frustrations.
Who is that guy?
I
feel like I know that guy.
Coffee! Anybody want hot
Yeah, it's
coffee?
that guy. But I can't. But was he an actor or something?
I don't think his name is Shoe Nice. I thought that was somebody else.
That's not Shoe Nice.
That's not Shoe Nice.
That for shit. That
Shoe Nice
sure
is
as
somebody
shit
else.
ain't Shoe Nice.
But that guy is popular with memes. I thought he was famous for other things, but he might not be.
I thought he was too.
I thought I've seen him from some shit. I don't think so.
I know that he's not, but he looks like he'd be part of the Impractical Jokers crew.
What the fuck? Can you get out of my head? I was
Like,
thinking
that's what I
that.
thought for
I
the
was
longest
thinking,
time.
I was thinking that too, and then I'm like, I know he's too old to be doing that. He's old. He's too old for that shit. So he's not. He's not one of
That's
them.
what I thought he was, though.
No.
But he's not.
No, I know he's not, because I know we literally had the same fucking thought. I just didn't say it.
No,
You're the one who said it.
No, he looks like that, though.
God damn it, Casey. This much time apart, and we still can read each other's minds.
crack in their hot dogs.
That's fucking great. But he totally seems like the type of
He
guy.
seems
to
like
do
that kind of guy.
Yeah.
Either that or he was like... I don't know, it was like on a talk show or something. So like a radio show or something.
Yeah, fucking something. But
So welcome back to the show. We're here, we're talking about things and, stuff. Radio. Sorry. Anyway,
so no, that was not scripted. That was not scripted. Okay, get ourselves on
so
track
phlegmy.
here.
All right.
So we are going to lead right into the deep dish.
Oh yeah, Cody wants to discuss an actual deep topic today. He wants to have a hot take.
Here's
Prepare yourself for a hot take. Folks.
The mic arm was falling.
Prepare yourself for a hot take.
All right,
It's going to be a hot take cast. So disclaimer:
He's
if this
on
hot take,
oh, it may be shit.
disclaimer: if this hot take offends or disappoints you in any way, we apologize.
No, we
just
don't.
wish
Fuck
to.
you.
Well, we apologize that you feel that way.
We
because-
apologize. We pity you because you're so pathetic. No,
Okay,
this
well, we're
is
not
a
going
joke.
that far.
This is clearly a. Yes, I'm fucking around. No, seriously, not all hot takes are good, and this is just talking about something. So please don't take it as
There
my
might be a
personal
few hot
opinion.
takes. This might lead into different hot
Yeah,
takes.
this
but just,
this
you
might
know.
lead into things, but these aren't our personal opinions necessarily. These are just talking about different viewpoints.
Correct.
So don't view them as, oh, they said this, they think this. It's probably not.
We're
You're
looking
wrong.
at it from different perspectives here.
Don't pull an Asmongold audience where you constantly say somebody says something and then not hear what you want. You hear what you want. Don't hear what you want.
People are going to hear what they want.
Yeah, because they're fucking idiots. Everybody's an idiot.
Anyway,
Everybody's an idiot. Convince me. Change my mind.
the topic we're going to be talking about is controversies, because that's kind of what's been going on lately
Controversy.
in media in general has been kind of
We got
happening.
the Ginny Dop.
Johnny Depp is happening, Will Smith and all that jazz.
Willie
We've had-
Shaquille O'Smilly. I don't know. I'm
No.
just making names up.
Anyway, what did you want to say about it? Because you're the one who wanted to have
So
this.
so my
this
question.
topic
So
here.
my thing of topic. I was going to talk to Casey about it, but like I was like, no, we gotta save this for the cast. So
This might not be a super entertaining episode. This might just be a
or just
pardon.
So if a movie coming, so this came out of the Johnny Depp thing. So he was whatever. I don't know if he was proven innocent or some shit or whatever the verdict was, but I don't even know if the verdict is out. Like, I don't care personally too much about it. But the idea that was that the general stasis is if an actor goes through a controversy. First of all, I don't agree that studios should immediately drop you. I think that's kind of stupid. I think that, like, without any evidence, you're essentially ending somebody's career.
Of course.
You're part of the problem. You
Okay, but-
become part of the problem.
Yeah, but then you also get into like cancel culture and all that jazz. But we don't.
Well, I have to say I don't agree with cancel culture because when has people on social media ever actually had legitimate like okay, that I can't even say that. See, I can't say that because that doesn't add up either. Okay. I don't agree with cancel culture because it's too easy to jump on a train of hate. And I think things should be delegated and dealt with more professionally. So a big reason, I'm not saying all cancel culture has been bad, but I'm saying that generally cancel culture is not the correct way to go about somebody being an issue. Like, I don't care if this person has done heinous acts. Cancel culture is not going to stop Hitler. Like, let's be real.
Hey, these Tumblr and Twitter folk
It's
will beg to differ. I bet you they could have fucked his ass up.
It's just like the activist shit, or the people who think that posting a hashtag does anything instead of actually going out there and trying to make a difference and trying to do something and trying to donate money and trying to make causes that are legitimate.
Well, no, it's easy to stand behind a cause and not do anything.
Like, what was a good example? I think I was looking up a documentary about the whole Clooney 2012 shit and noticed a whole bunch of activists and shit with just people posting hashtags, but when it came down to actually showing up and doing anything, nobody did shit. I could be wrong. It was a documentary. You know, it's not from the horse's mouth, so. But like, you don't have fucking proof, but a controversy shows up for the person you're employed or you're employing or is in your shit. And I can understand. I get the idea of like, okay, disassociate to protect your own company so you don't look bad. But I think that's shitty. I think that the more responsible thing to do would be to put and we'll say a production company in place of Disney and an actor like Johnny Depp, I would say put them in kind of like a limbo where they're not going to be fucked, like completely blacklisted without evidence, but they're also not going to be.
But that's the easier thing to do.
They're not.
The easier thing to do is just blacklist an actor.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is...
Which is what I'm saying is what companies do. It's the easy route.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with companies now, isn't it? That's why I don't like Disney too much. Because they're just another big corporation that doesn't give a shit.
Well, they also have to be very careful. They are the big entertainment company. They are the...
Yeah.
You know,
but they're also so far ahead, they could actually take their time if they wanted to. But that's what I'm saying is like, I would put them in a limbo, give them a set rate of pay to sustain their life so they're not fucked as a human being without evidence. And I would wait for the courts and then proceed from there. Like, that type of shit is like, I think it's ignorant to automatically, it's not necessarily ignorant, it's just
the company is willing to sacrifice they're willing to sacrifice them to save their own asses.
Yeah, and it's scummy. At the end of the day, it's shitty. And I don't care if like let's say the actor is proven guilty. Let's say they did some horrible shit. Okay, well, guess what? If you put them in that limbo, they're not making movies. They're making a set rate of pay just to sustain their living. So it's not like you're paying them a crazy bunch. You're not really crazy outspending here. You're paying them way less than you would for the movie itself for them to actually be used. So, and I mean, I get it. Like, production companies are like, well, we don't own they don't own the actor. They don't whatever. But I don't know. I feel like it's just, they don't understand that reputation.
Okay, but also, to be fair, we don't know the whole... We can't claim to know everything about the whole blacklisting process and all that jazz. Like, maybe there is some sort of weird limbo for them where they're taken care of, because, like, you're not just gonna... Like, let's say fucking, I don't know, Chris Pratt or, like someone like that does something. They're not just gonna drop him. He's big enough to the point where he's, like, you know...
Yeah.
They're not just gonna drop this guy.
No, they would drop him. They dropped Johnny Depp at his height, so they would drop Chris Pratt. But
I'm just saying, I don't think that they'd completely drop. I don't think they do.
Well, they re-allowed him and unblacklisted apparently. But what I mean, like, I mean, I guess it's about, like, the whole idea is proven, like, innocent until proven guilty. I'm sorry. Whether you agree with that or not, that is how the law is supposed to work. That is what we have decided over the years, and that is the law right now.
Well, there is also something with today's climate where it is like, unfortunately, yes, there's women are the majority of the people at the cutting block of a lot of this shit. Like, they are the victims of a lot of shit, but unfortunately, it's not like, like both sides have the capacity to do
the same
shitty
amount of wrong.
things.
Like innocent until proven guilty. Okay, a guilty man gets to walk free. That or guilty person gets to walk free. That's not great.
That's not
That's
cool.
bad.
It's not
They
good at
can
all.
commit more things or do more things. Like, that's not great. But at the same time, the other way around, guilty until proven innocent, that's an uphill fucking battle.
Mm-hmm.
And we already have motherfuckers who are innocent who go away for 50 years and most of their life. And it's, you can't repay that no matter what.
Mm-mm.
It's awful.
If you're
It's the
guilty until
worst.
proven innocent, you'll
That's
immediately have everyone
that's-
against you all right off the bat, and it's not easy
terrible.
to.
It's harder to convince people you're
Assuming
innocent.
you are innocent. If you
Yeah,
are innocent, it's an uphill battle that you can't beat. But if you
Yeah.
are guilty, you're just fucked because you put yourself in that situation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're just
But
fucked. Sorry.
So
Hate to tell
honestly,
you.
I think a limbo, even if it's not from the production companies themselves, but from like maybe an actors guild or whoever the agents are, or like whatever, this whole blacklisting and cancel culture shit is a toxic and unhealthy way of dealing with things. I feel like there's a better way to do this shit. Maybe instead of dispersing everything all at once and like having hate mobs, which I don't know if last time you checked, but I'm pretty sure witch hunts are bad, and cancel culture often looks like witch hunting. And I like I said, it's not always bad. Sometimes they get pedophiles. Sometimes they get
oh, it's
pieces
good
of
when they
shit.
actually get
Yeah.
the people that they're supposed to be getting.
But
Absolutely.
the fact that there's such a margin of like either error or like such a big, it's too dangerous. It's like having a fucking
Some people just go for the wrong people.
yeah, and it's like having a weapon of mass destruction saying, oh, it's fine. It's just in this low security vault that's easily crackable. It's like, it's too dangerous. You know what I mean? There's lines that shouldn't be crossed. And I feel like while it is a useful tool sometimes, it's a little, we can do better.
At the
We
end
can
of the
be
day,
better.
it's once one person who initiates all these hunts or whatever gets a following. It's when the following like spreads and then they're all under the same mindset, like,
Yeah.
hey, fucking get this
Yeah.
guy, and then
And then
all of a sudden everything's fucked.
We also want people to, I get really pissed off, and we're all at some point in our lives, for one thing or another, we all fall victim to the sheep mentality.
Sheeple.
You sheeple.
No, but like, as in like, okay, you read something on a news source. Okay,
Oof, don't
Welcome-
even get me started on news
welcome
sources.
to 2022. When has, I'm sorry, news is not, no.
News is not
like,
news.
News is not news. News is they're trying to get your watch, your view, your click, your money.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that is. The biggest story, the worst story. Like, you need to understand that from the get-go. If you can't understand that current media is not like it was back then, there's no more journalistic integrity.
See,
The only bit of journalistic integrity that I've seen so far has been Channel 5, which was previously known as All Gas No Brakes. That is about it. Because he doesn't display a fucking opinion.
Either way, this is why I can't trust the word of basically anyone on media or whatever, regardless of what side you choose.
Do legit research. Don't go on a fucking blog. Don't go on a fucking news source.
'Cause,
Do
like-
research. Figure it out. Show up in fucking person at these
Yeah.
events.
Because, like, obviously, yeah, like, if you were to look at me, it'd be like, okay, yeah, this dude definitely leans from one side to the other. Like, he's
Fucking
definitely,
weird, creepy post office woman.
he definitely leans toward this side of the thing. And it's like, okay, sure, whatever. Even if I do, I don't like to associate myself with politics at all. I don't like this side and I don't like this side. So when media spits some shit,
Yeah.
regardless of what side it is, I don't care. I can't trust that
Yeah,
word
yeah,
because it's that like I don't know what to trust anymore. It's hard.
Here's a fact. Radicalism is bad in all forms.
Oh yeah, I don't care what side you're on. If you're radicalism,
So if
crazy shit,
if you support radicalism for anything, you are part of the problem.
what if I'm radicalist about me being a big dicked individual and I have the biggest dick, and I'm radical about it?
Well, you're making people around you uncomfortable, Casey. You need to keep it in your pants, my guy.
I can't. It's too big.
Get some bigger pants.
Oh, it's not a pair of pants in the world big enough, pal. Got to wear like a big top.
We're gonna have to amputate. Just the tip.
Well, that's not going to be
What
enough,
if,
bro.
What if there's a guy out there, and this is gonna be completely off topic.
Yeah, we're
but
just
what if
gonna
there's
go
a guy
ahead.
out there, right? He's got like, a small stock, but like his head just like goes, like the majority, 80% of the penis,
Like his head
is
is long?
the dick head.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Like, the
Because the
head is
dick head
long.
is so sensitive. So if it's like a long
Would that
head-
be better though?
No. It'd be rubbing against like literally fucking everything. You have to wear like a fucking tube sock just to...
You gotta wear a condom at all parts of the day.
Yeah, you gotta like wear a bunch of shit. But regardless of what we're saying
Okay.
is the whole mentality... Forget the dick shit.
Such a jump.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Just ignore that it's there.
Ignore it. Basically what we're saying is...
Oh, it touched me.
People like to jump to conclusions way too fast without
Yeah, without proper evidence or whatever. because
the
of their
idea
belief.
of evidence anymore is just kind of like
The evidence isn't even
Not
fucking
there.
evidence anymore. Evidence is like, oh, here's a screenshot of this, so we're assuming it means this.
it's just hard.
It's ignorant.
And this is going toward either side. Like it could be
Yeah. We're talking
We're not-
politics. We're talking about anything. It like if you just handle your shit better. Like don't be a fucking child. Like you're not a Sith Lord. There are no fucking absolutes. The Sith are only dealing absolutes, my guy.
okay, but we're also talking about companies who are absolutely Sith.
Oh yeah, they're fucking Sith Lords, bro. But that's what I mean. I mean there should be
Sorry, I had a hiccup.
not a safety net, but a net to where nothing is like
There's just be a better way to handle it all.
They're
Honestly.
like neither sides get their way. It's a fucking limbo, and you're like, okay, we're just not going to use the actor, but they're going to maintain a salary, and it's going to be much lower than what they were making temporarily, but kind of like unemployment type shit.
Unemployment.
Except for there's a
Unemployment, but for the
point-
1%.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
well, fucking
here's the
check
problem.
off.
Well, here's the fucking problem. With, dear God, we are getting into weird topics. Unemployment in PA, at least, is fucked. Well, unemployment in general is fucked because I was getting paid more being unemployed than I was working at my last job.
Yeah, no.
I made 14 grand off of. Wait, did I?
14 grand.
I don't actually know if that's accurate.
Jesus.
I accumulated from the money I already had and from unemployment. I had 14 grand. That's the highest that my account ever got. And by the way, that shit's gone. Long gone. Ages
Yeah, no,
ago.
we're both kind of fucked in
Yeah,
the
we're both kind of fucked.
me
in the
being
financials
in the job market right now and he being at his job.
in terrible conditions.
It's not great.
Yeah, really not great.
But we're working things out.
But like, there's just so many like. Back to the topic at hand. Companies shouldn't just blacklist or either double down with people like that. Like they need to take more responsibility in how they take care of these things.
Sure.
And that does not exclude content creators and social media and like what influencers. That does not exclude influencers even close. Like you have a fucking responsibility to maintain a certain level of order with your people.
No, of course.
And witch hunts are unacceptable.
Well, of course.
And that's sadly just the truth.
Of course. Cancel culture, like, yeah, absolutely terrible thing, unless, like, it's for something that deserves it. But
These aren't our opinions. We're just talking about it. Inserts all of our opinions.
it's all opinions. Don't worry about it.
Some of it is fact, but others are
Like the fact that I have a big dick.
nah, that one's biased.
Nah. But like
Nah.
counterpoint, devil's advocate, blacklisting, of course, is easier on the company to just like drop
cheaper.
somebody, immediately right off the bat. It's easier for them.
Yeah.
So like,
But when has a company that big ever had to struggle for that shit?
it's
Probably
not that it's
only
a
at
struggle.
the
It's
beginning.
that like the more that if they can do that, they can save any sort of struggle at all. So like
See, but
having to
that's-
fight through
if-
something
if
would
you-
be more effort than just drop the person,
I don't know, dude.
take care of it.
I think people need. No, you know what? I think companies should have to do that because I feel like it would pressure people to have more accountability for their actions. I don't know if you noticed, but celebrities, and obviously not every celebrity, but their celebrities, it's literally a different culture.
Oh, of course.
They think
their life
like
is
they
crazy.
don't. It's different. It's so rapidly different that you can't take somebody from that financial point and talk to them the same way you do each other, like us, because they won't understand that certain things are a problem, or they won't understand the cultural differences, and it makes a problem because it's just it's so dumb. It's just so dumb. The companies could totally do it if they
Companies can do whatever the fuck
They
they
should've.
want. Do you have any
They
idea how
should've.
much money they have?
you know how many less controversies there would be if we held people more accountable, like companies more accountable for their people, their employees.
The fucking janitors of these companies have more money than we could ever see in a lifetime.
Pretty much.
So
The
like-
janitor's probably the CEO in disguise. The classic trope.
So at the end of the day, they can do whatever the fuck they want, and whatever
Yeah.
two dudes say on a podcast isn't going to change literally.
Oh, of
fucking
course.
anything.
We have no real influence here. We have 13 subscribers.
No, we also don't fully know exactly
So-
what we're talking about either. We don't know the
Oh,
whole
yeah, we're
judicial
kids.
system with
We're-
that kind of thing.
What, are you still
Practically
23?
kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
we're-
I hope you still are.
No, I'm 82.
Oh fuck.
Physically. We're young, but I've seen enough bullshit.
We've seen enough
That's
bullshit.
that's something
we know a thing
I
or two
don't
because
need
we've
it.
seen a thing or two.
Yeah,
No, but no.
I have them because they bought my insurance company.
Fascinating.
So
Anyway, just take our shit with a grain of salt. Like
Yeah.
take the opinions or whatever.
but don't
Just-
take it based off of our age. Take off it based off of like, okay, go out and actually look at things now from a different perspective.
It's good to look at things with a broad.
We're not here to change
light.
your fucking life. We're here to be
No.
background noise and
Yes.
maybe bring up a cool topic or
You might not have even heard a damn word of what we just said, unless I said big dick or penis or poo poo or haha funny
Those are
pee-pee
buzzwords.
moise.
Put them in the links.
Yeah, there we
Or
go.
whatever fucking hashtags, whatever you kids do.
Either way,
You damn kids.
that'll be it for hot takes for now.
Yeah, we're done with the hot takes.
We'll just leave it at that.
Also,
I'm-
one more thing: judge based off character, not off of action. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
I guess.
People's actions, like dumbass kids making one mistake or doing one stupid thing, even if they're not a kid, one person making one mistake, learning in a different process or experience, or whatever, should not define their entire being for the 100 years they're put on a planet. I think that's kind of stupid and ignorant. But that's my opinion.
Well, that's it for hot takes.
Yeah, now we're done with hot takes.
So,
Speaking of a hot juicy shit,
oh, you gotta go.
no, I'm joking.
Anyway, but so let's I'll talk a little bit more about I'll talk about Elden Ring a little bit.
Elden Bing. Touch
Still
grass.
going strong in that bitch.
Nice.
I've beaten the game twice.
Oh, no spoilers, please. Even
What
though I
if
watched
it's
all the endings.
what if it's about an optional boss?
Fine.
Okay. So,
I've also spoiled myself with the endings. So
great. This
yeah.
boss technically has nothing to do with any of the endings.
Yeah, I don't know why I said no spoilers.
So,
God damn it, hit the table.
a lot of people in the community know about this already. So many people do. Pretty much everyone does who's played the fucking game.
Oh my god.
There's a boss in Elden Ring who I have no idea what they were thinking with this one. I mean, obviously to
People
make you
bitching
cry.
about the bosses from the other games that were ported in that weren't used. Is that what you're talking about?
What are you talking about?
There was a whole thing where people were bitching because
Because people are reusing bosses or something?
that weren't used in the other games. Yeah.
No. This has nothing to do with that.
I was gonna say.
First of all, this area is completely optional. You don't have to go here at all. And this just seems to be like the FromSoft. It's just part of their formula. Is if we have an optional area and there's optional bosses, make that boss as fucking ridiculous as possible. The final boss for one of the optional areas of Elden Ring, her name is Malenia, Blade of Mikola. She is by far the most crazy fucking horseshit boss I have fought in a FromSoft game.
I didn't know she was optional.
Malenia is completely optional.
I know the Star God thing that looks like Lugia.
Oh, that's like the final boss.
Okay.
Fucking spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
But Malenia has quirks to her. She's got special little things. So basically, all right, you go into this fight.
I am the Blade of Mikola.
Yeah, you meet up with Malenia, Blade of Mikola, and it's like, all right, great. This is the chick and all that promotional material. She was into trailers. She's like
cool.
straight up cover art. This chick is awesome. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
You go to fight her, and it's like, holy shit, she's quick, and she hits hard.
Yep.
Like that's nuts. And you're fighting her, and you're fighting her, and you feel like you're doing good damage. You get hit a little bit. You look down at her health bar, nothing's changed.
Nope.
Wonder why that's happening. You hit her a few more times. You see you're doing good job. You're doing some great job. You're hitting her. You're getting some damage in. You look back at her health bar. It hasn't changed. Why? Every single one of her attacks heals her. Every single one.
So you got to kill quick.
So now, granted, she's
That's some
very
Bloodborne shit.
Granted, it is some Bloodborne shit, which is crazy. The thing about this boss is she's very like weak to like staggering and like knockback and shit. So like if you have a strong attack that can like stun or knock someone back, she'll probably be thrown back,
magic shit,
staggered, whatever. But only sometimes.
Oh.
It's weird because a lot of her attacks have a weird hyper armor to them where you'll try and hit her with a stagger
and it won't work.
But it just won't work.
Yeah.
So like already you have that kind of.
Well, they probably, because it's an optional, they're like, well, if we're gonna go,
just make her crazy.
We're gonna be like, well, we know players can already cheap shot the official ones, so we're not gonna let you do that.
Oh no, and there's definitely ways to get around Malenia. None that I know.
There's always ways.
There's always ways to get around Malenia. For example, one is using the most meta weapon of the whole fucking game, the Rivers of Blood katana, which literally everyone uses. Because it's
love the katana in the game.
Well, wait until you get Rivers of Blood, because Rivers of Blood is insane.
I really want to use something else, though.
But basically, all right, you get through her first phase, great. You take her down, whatever. Her second phase, she starts doing these big-ass Scarlet Rot AoEs.
Yeah, they suck ass, dude.
And
there was a guy...
It's fucking crazy.
I saw a thumbnail or something for a guy who was going through something, no hit damage, with Scarlet Rot.
Well, Scarlet Rot is just insane in general. If you've ever been hit by Scarlet Rot in Elden Ring, you know.
But like, I think he was fighting a boss in Scarlet Rot. No hit.
Those people are insane.
Yeah, these people are fucking crazy.
But it's like Malenia, like a lot of people are like shrieking and pissing, saying like nerf this fucking boss,
raging.
Nerf this boss.
Why nerf it? It's optional.
And while I get pissed off about Mikola and like, oh my god, this boss is horseshit, leave her the hell alone. I think you leave this boss. No, I think you leave this boss alone. Don't touch it. Don't nerf it.
Yeah.
Don't do this. Don't do that. Just leave her alone. She's fine. I'd argue that, like, you know, I, as much as I hate to say it, I enjoy the Malenia fight, and it's horseshit. Melania's absolutely horseshit. Her move Waterfall Dance, if you don't have a very specific way of getting around it, it's just going to kill you.
Great.
And some of her hitboxes are questionable. Like, she has this forward, like, thrust attack where she, like, stabs you with her katana blade, but, like, it has a hitbox behind it. So, like, if you're just standing behind her and she goes forward, you get hit backward.
Oh,
It's a little weird.
nice.
But
Well-
it's just, I'd say...
I don't know. If it's optional,
Well, she
and
is
you're
optional.
bitching about it, then you're a dickhead.
But she's only optional to people who aren't, like... Because she's a demigod boss and she has a great rune.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to go through and kill all the demigod bosses and collect all the great runes, you have to go and kill Melania.
So, I mean, it's optional, but it's also like they want you to do it.
Right. Like, there's definitely reasons to go fight her.
So I would say it's I would say, well, I understand your frustrations. Like, there's plenty of bosses in that game. Like, there's just, I don't know. Like, you can figure it out.
Right.
I've never played a Dark Souls game that I didn't eventually, like, figure it out. Even, like Elden Ring's the first game where the bosses I figure out a lot faster, and it's a lot better for people who aren't too good at, shit.
Correct.
But it's not an easy game.
It's not. No, it
I mean,
doesn't
unless
hold
you're
your
really
hand.
good already, and even then, But like I'm trash at games. I'm trash at Dark Souls, and I was stuck on the Wart for 120 years.
He was stuck on Vort for longer than I thought
That's
he
how
would be.
trash I am.
Vort of the Boreal Valley, Dark Souls
But
3.
here I am, killing mini bosses, killing optional bosses, going around the map, killing bosses with me or with just my friends.
Elden
and-
Ring really is the most approachable
And
Souls game.
I figure out, even if I have to die 100 times, guess what? If you're not figuring it out, if you're not learning, I can't say this 100% because game developers aren't always right, but I feel like you're just being a fucking forehead and you need to learn.
Being a forehead.
Well, no, but you need to, like, if you die so many times and you're pissing and moaning, you just pay it, just calm down, walk away, come back later. Do you know how many times that's worked throughout all gamers' lives?
Oh yeah, I do that all
Putting
the
the
time.
game down, coming back later and being like, oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. How did I not see that? That is the only way I was ever able to progress in a game, especially when I was having my baby rage moments.
Mhm.
And that, like, that's what you need to do. Like, I don't think they need to nerf it. There's no reason to cry nerf the second something gets hard or something pisses you off to the point
Right.
where you want to break your TV. Like, I get it. I do. I was a gamer.
Right.
I get it. But walk the fuck away. Let's go back to basics. Put the game down. Go do some other shit. Not for a few
Touch
hours.
grass.
Go touch fucking grass. You Stan. And
Go touch grass, you Stan!
I want pictures of Spider-Man. Dude, I want Go Touch Grass, You Stan, but by Green Goblin talking to Spider-Man.
Go touch grass, Spider-Man!
But
You Stan.
you fucking Stan. But if you can't even remember the basics of being a gamer, that's so fucking cringy.
How about you just stop?
I'm too tired for this type
Holy
of shit.
shit.
Hold on. I gotta stop slouching.
Look, basically what I was trying to say is there's plenty of reason to go and face Melania, but she's not necessary. Like, her katana, Hand of Melania, great. Her skill, Scarlet Ionia,
Cool.
it's a great AoE. Her great rune literally turns the game into Bloodborne. It literally does. Because, like, whenever you take damage, if you have her great rune equipped and, like, powered, whenever you take damage, it'll give you a chance to get health back if you hit the enemy you're going up against. So it just turns the game into Bloodborne.
Cool.
There's plenty of reason to go and
There's
face
good
Melania.
There's good incentives.
Oh, yeah.
But I do think that y'all need to shut the fuck up walk away, come back later, and do the basics, bro.
I mean, I've beaten Melania twice so far,
Yeah.
and it's only like, I know, like twice isn't a lot, but like, sorry,
Oh
I forgot to silence
my
it again.
fucking god.
But it's not impossible, you know? Like, it's not an impossible fight. It's just like
Casey's
something you gotta-
beaten it twice.
I have beaten it twice.
I haven't even begun to think about it because it scares me. Okay?
Oh, I bet.
And it's optional, so I'm not going to do it. Because I'm trash.
I think you should try.
I like
think
the
you
mini
should.
bosses.
The only bitch is getting there is a little bit of a hassle too, because
that's
getting there, you have to go through like this one puzzle that's ridiculous. Then you have to go through the Halig tree entirely.
Bro, right now I'm being mad at the fucker who can control his sword. Like,
Oh, the fucking bell-bearing hunters.
yeah, I just got fucked by him and realized there's no fucking, like, grass there or nothing. There's the
Which
little
control
statue.
guy are you?
What?
Are you at like a castle? You're like at a castle, and he's like the final boss of that castle.
He's a guy with a sword. He throws a sword, and the sword has the aura around it.
Yes.
And he controls the sword.
Yeah, those are
In a
bell-bearing
small
hunters.
fucking room. No. In a small room, and there's a bunch of like tables and chairs and shit. And
Yeah,
he just destroys the
Elimer.
shit out of it.
Elimer of the Briar.
Yeah, that guy.
He's a bell-bearing hunter.
Oh.
You fight more of those.
Oh.
Optional.
Oh.
But so is Elimer. Elimer's also
What?
optional.
I thought I had to go there.
No.
Thank you.
The Shaded Castle, where you're at right now, is completely optional.
Thank you for the information.
But if you beat him, you get his sword.
Yeah, the one that he uses, and if you have the power for it, you can also.
Yeah, you can
magically-
shoot. You can shoot it forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I don't care about that, so I'm just gonna.
You can also
leave
get a
that area.
shield too, which is kind of cool.
Oh, I need a shield.
And then if you beat him, you can go buy his armor at the Round Table Hold, and that's like the Armor of Thorns from the Dark Souls 3 game, where if you roll into things, it'll like do a little bit of damage. It's like, you don't have to face Elimer, but like, I'd
Okay.
recommend if this is your first playthrough through Elden
Don't
Ring,
even bother.
no, just go and face everything. Give everything
But
a try.
I like see, because I'm so bad at games, I like to fight the fucking the big stony boys, the big golems. Like the one has like the halberd,
The big
and
stone
then
golems,
the other
yeah.
one has the giant fucking bow and arrow.
Yeah.
I love taking on those motherfuckers because there's a big open field. I feel like I'm playing Shadow of the Colossus, and I never even fucking played Shadow of the Colossus, but I love it. I fucking love
I
the
tried.
slow-paced mowing their life source down and burning their fate.
Burning their fate.
Yeah, I don't
But I-
because they don't get to live.
I tried playing Shadow of the Colossus. Like I had
couldn't.
like the remaster / remake thing for like PS4 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I
think I tried
That
playing
dude
it.
was way too fucking floppy for me.
Yeah, I think
Like,
I think I tried to play it at your house. I couldn't do it.
I'll grab onto a Colossus and like the Colossus will like toot. It'll do like a little, and you'll be like, like flopping around. Like, dude, I'm just trying to
Like a
climb this
fucking
fucking
bug
thing.
hanging onto your car in the fucking freeway. It's like, ah!
That's
Oh my god. Yo, that reminds me, when I was at my doctor's appointment, right?
uh-huh.
The waiting room was so fucking weird.
Yeah.
I almost fell asleep.
You almost fall asleep a lot of places, Cody.
Yeah, but like,
You were literally just about to fall asleep in that chair.
okay. But it was like they had the you know, like
You mean waiting room music? Yes.
yo, it was on the next level. It was like a daycare sleep time motherfucking like music, right? And listen, they had a TV. With hummingbirds and birds and shit, and it was like doing different things. Look around.
As birds do.
And then there's a bird who's on a tree, like a branch, right?
Uh-huh.
And it has a bug in its arms, and the bug's like, no, dude, no. And it's a fatty, right?
Also, you said
And-
arms, but go on.
But the bird goes, like just like starts taking chunks out, and the bug's like, ah, and I like it was so calm and peaceful, but all I could see on the screen and all I could hear is like, oh fuck, don't eat me, like the whole time this poor little bird over serenity and beautiful music was just enjoying his meal while this poor bug was dying slowly in agony and screaming in my mind. And it was fucking hilarious, and I almost bursted out laughing.
It was so fucking funny.
It was. Like, if I didn't have sinus infection, I would have just been like, somebody would have drugged me, because that's about the same effect it had.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure sinus infection makes you fucking dizzy, too.
Dude.
Everything makes my ass dizzy and goofy.
Grand. So it was a bird, right? It was a bird. It was on a branch. Uh-huh.
This happened. We were here. Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Hey now.
Get your game on.
Go play.
All them, the glitters are gold. I forgot the lyrics. I was going to say all them
All them chitlins are cold.
I was going to say all them children's are gold.
All them children's are gold.
Only you can stop forest fires. No, copyright. Oh my god, dude. So this is a little dysfunctional, but you know, I'm on, like I said, steroids, so I'm a little goofy. And I don't know if steroids make you goofy, but I am goofy right now, so deal with it.
Yeah.
Why was that work? I was telling redacted. I don't feel like editing. I was telling the coworker, I'm like, yeah, I feel like shit because of sinus infection. They got me on antibiotics and steroids. He's like, I wish I was on steroids. And I'm like, dude, he says it loud as fuck, dude. I started bursting out laughing. You broke that one too.
I didn't do shit.
No, I'm just fucking.
I didn't do shit.
Fix this mic arm.
You fucking ass. I didn't break it. I didn't break my other one. I don't know why you say you broke this one too. I didn't break that. I didn't even break it in the first place. What the fuck you talking about? Don't you wheeze? This ain't wheeze. No. This ain't time for wheezing. Don't you be wheezing.
The Wheeze Factory was the last episode, or the one before that came.
It was the 50th episode, which was technically our personal made Q&A.
It was horrible.
It was a terrible episode.
I mean, I
but...
thought it was funny because I don't know.
God damn.
Oh, Jesus Christ! It's 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock on a Friday. Doesn't sound like.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday. I don't know why we're so tired. I mean, I know you're tired. You've been at work.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Then again, I've been
Oh my god.
basically doing nothing today, so I've been kind of in a
Yeah, if
Schlump.
you don't physically do shit, you feel like shit.
Yeah,
That's kind of how your body tells you to go do shit.
yeah. So I'm definitely feeling it. Yeah, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Well, I would say. Oh! My toenail caught your shoe.
Oh fuck.
Wow.
What? You just lose it again?
No, I'm just so fucking.
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Well, I'll tell
I
you
think
what.
this
Why
is a
don't we?
good place to
Why
wrap
don't
it
we?
up.
Why don't we wrap it up? Considering how fucking zoinked you are.
Yeah, I'm zoinked out of my shit.
Thank you everyone for listening to episode 52, I believe, of the Vitamin C podcast. Give me 1 second. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Hit the bell. Check us out on Spotify, Google Podcast, and Instagram, TikTok.
We technically are on TikTok.
Technically are on Twitter. Elon, buy it, please.
You're really on that train. But yeah, check us out. Anchor, Google
Yeah, Anchor.
Podcast, Spotify,
Instagram,
Instagram,
Spain,
TikTok,
TikTok.
and yeah. So
Funny memes on TikTok.
thank you.
People on TikTok, come follow us on YouTube. That's where our main content is.
Yes,
You
this is where we.
sons of bitches.
This is where we. This is where usually.
Then again, I kind of
Do it.
noticed a recurring theme of children. It's terrible.
Okay. See ya.
Like
everybody.
TikTok.
Yep. Okay. Well, all right. Yep.
Like
we're good.
they-
Okay.
It's like a bunch of 5-year-olds, bro.
Yeah. We all know. We all know. All the 5-year-olds love TikTok. We get it.
Stop it. Where are your parents? Stop. Don't have a phone, dude.
Look, we've talked about the whole phone thing on another episode. Let's tone it down, all right? Thank you, everyone, so much for listening. We'll catch you all in episode 53 when we're hopefully feeling... Oh, I don't get to stop it? I don't get to stop it?
Use the mouse.
I don't get to stop it? Oh, wow. You should have seen how fast his fucking hand moved. This motherfucker...
I went from
I went-
sloth to cloth.
Yeah, I went to
don't-
go stop the recording, and this motherfucker just like... like I'm gonna break the shit.